Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local.
Okay, welcome to some hockey. Friday, October 8th, 2021. I'm here with Tomahawk. We've got the home team, the Cherry Creek Bruins, against Regis Raiders, the red team. Let's see, we've got a couple people out. Colin Mahalik is out with a shoulder injury. Parker Brenner's obviously out. Missed those two guys for sure. We do have number 20, Luke Miller, back for the first time in about 6 weeks, so that's good to see. And let's see, we've got a couple player profiles that we wanted to highlight. We've got about 2 minutes until we start. We've got number 26, Michael Manville. Michael.
Got the wrong one? That must be the viewer.
Let's see. We got to ask him some questions from Michael. Share a little bit about your youth hockey career. And Michael started at 4 years old. And that was with Littleton Hawks. He was with DU for 1 year, went to Evolution, and he's always played forward. His next favorite sport is lacrosse, which is a common cross sport here. We've got Tom Mahalik back on the mic. Apparently he likes to go to Barbados. He was there about 3 years ago and fell in love with that, which is not a bad place to be, Tom.
Indeed, I take that.
And of course his favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber, which how can you hate that movie?
Favorite character?
Lloyd.
Of course.
Of course, yep. But he does want to shout out a few people tonight. Grandma and Grandpa Lewiston, Uncle Rick, Uncle Eric, Uncle Joe, and Uncle Smet. Welcome to the broadcast here. Aunt Kim, Aunt Ann, Aunt Michelle, Thanks for watching. Cousins Jack and Benny, appreciate you tuning in. Michael's currently number 26, but apparently his favorite number is 88. And Regis doesn't have a number that goes up that high, Tom, so.
At least they didn't for him this year.
Yeah.
He may be able to make that change next year.
Patrick Kane is number 88, and that's his favorite player. So there's our player profile. We'll do one more in between periods, but welcome all to the Manville family for watching. Appreciate you tuning in.
Well, here we go as the clock winds down on the warm-up. Players will get to the benches. So thoughts on Cherry Creek? I was looking here, and Creek's had a little bit of a up and down start here in the first part of the CPHL season. Currently 2-5 in their division. Their division led by the Valor team and Regis White, both at the top of their standings. On our side, Lewis Palmer and Cheyenne Mountain leading the way, both having played 6 games, 5-0-1, 4-0-1-1. But the Red Raiders right there at 4-0 in their 4 games. But about to go into what I'd probably consider their tougher stretch of hockey here, both with the crossover game here with Creek, who's always tough, and then looking ahead just a little to next weekend's matchups as well.
Yeah, it'll be nice to get people healthy. Obviously, Brenner is not going to be back. We're crossing our fingers for Colin. That'd be really nice to see him back, but that'll be 50-50 according to coaches and parents.
Yeah, we'll see how the week's rehab goes. Get him in the hands of some PT maybe. We may just have him tied into like a stim machine with a constant flow of anti-inflammatories, extra fluids, and we'll just run it at him all week long and see how he does.
Yeah, well, we're hoping for the best there for sure. That's impressive I see about these standings. Regis Red, goals for 19 with only 3 goals against in the 4 games, which is very impressive, Tom.
Yeah, really solid on the back end. And that's with the loss of Luke, which is huge to have him back today and get his feet wet on the season now that he's starting to feel better, which is so nice to see him back on the ice. But they really patched together the defensive core, and they've done a great job back there. And I think we only get stronger with Luke back and as more games get under his belt. So
yeah, absolutely. I think Carson Williams has really stepped up his game. Dylan Paranjape has really stepped up. The whole crew, including the goaltending.
And here's a line that was huge last weekend starting out. Carter Schick's line, especially after Colin went down and just throughout the course of last weekend's games. The Schick line starting out there with Filler and Trent Schaefer leading the way here as the Bruins pick it up and carry it through center ice after the face-off that went down in their end. Raiders tap it ahead. It gets past Schick, though. Thrown down into the zone. Controlled there by number 20, Alex Dumoulin. He plays to the near side. Banged off the puck. Filler's back, but out the foot race won by Boograff down the corner for the Bruins. He waits, tries to dump it down deep in the corner. Carson Williams down in behind. Quick shot out front. Nice pass backhand. Another shot goes wide of the net there on Bussey and comes out into the corner. But now on the far side, chipped it ahead and onto the stick there of Schaefer. Trent carries it ahead, dumps it in deep, follows himself as it wings around to the near side boards. He comes up with the puck but can't keep it in the zone and will be offsides as he tried to find Damrath, but it slipped out past the blue line.
Okay, good start to the game. We've got about 16 to go in the first period.
So Damrath's going to be out here playing with Beckville, filling in for Colin right now on this line. Faceoff comes back, dumped down the near side boards, all the way down it goes and in deep, chipped around the far side, played up. Sam Schweitzer bangs it up out of the zone for the Bruins, quickly tapped back down to the blue line and banged in by Manville, all the way down low. Giving chase there was Luke Brennan, tapped it loose to the far side, picked off there by Manville, and Damrath onto the stick of Beck. Backhands low there for Manville. He slides out and finds the point. Paranjape comes near side for Armitage, loses the puck out, and he has to dump it back in, and the Raiders touch up after the offensive opportunity goes awry. Out comes Creek as they chip it ahead. Banged down off a stick, but cutting up in good position there and played off nicely there was Teddy as he shielded the man and dumped the puck out to center ice, and Beck's able to control and dump all the way in deep. Played by the netminder for Creek, That would be number 30, Walker McIntyre, in the pipes today for Cherry Creek. Now down low, puck knocked loose, picked up by the D. Brennan Wolf has it behind his own cage, slips out near side, slides it ahead onto the stick of number 4, who will get no props during the course of this game as his name is not on the roster. So he will be aforementioned number 4 for the remainder of the game.
Okay.
Down low, in comes Nolan Williams. Good pressure up on the D, but it goes out and behind. Backhanded up onto the half boards on the far side. Creek gets controlled, feeds it out to neutral zone ice. Controlled again nicely there by the Raiders. Cross ice blue line there. Luke gets his first shift up as Miller comes on. Nolan Williams feeds it ahead at the blue line. Picked up and controlled there by number 15, William O'Grady. O'Grady comes ahead, finds a man breaking in. That's Suchkov, one of the Suchkov brothers down in the corner. Gets it taken off of him, and busting up ice here is Carter Schick. Chips it down in and around O'Grady and all the way down. Schick tries to feed it out front, but a good defensive play off the stick of O'Grady slows that up towards that opportunity. Bang back in low, though, by Carson Williams, keeping it in the offensive zone briefly before the Bruins break out and dump it deep. And they're headed for a change. There's time for Paranjape to wheel. Comes near side, goes off the stick there of Pete Armitage, played in behind by McIntyre for the Bruins. But a good step up there by Filler, forces the turnover, and Schaefer. Now back down low for Filler. Filler backhands it around. Pete's in. He slides it towards the net. Gets knocked off his stick. Picked up quickly and dumped up towards the point by Harrison Follett, but knocked right back down low by Carson Williams.
Nice step up there by Carson.
Yeah, he's strong on the blue line all throughout this season, keeping pucks in. Our D has done such a great job as yet another one dumps deep off of Carson's stick. In comes the chase for Damrath. Forces the puck reversal to the near side for the Bruins. Creek comes up on the near side. Quick cut ahead. Some quick feet there by number 12, Benjamin Powell. Powell slips all the way around, gains his zone, goes around Paranjape, slides a backhand in on Bussey, which is held easily in the blue paint and covered.
Yeah, Powell's got some speed there. He took it all the way from the end zone all the way in there and got a shot on net. That was an impressive rush.
Keep an eye out for that number as the day goes on.
Absolutely.
13:01 first period, early goings. 0-0 hockey game. Both teams, I think, just feeling each other out right now. Beck wins the faceoff down, gets flipped around to the near side. Comes up the boards for Matthew Carter, backhanded ahead. Damrath tried to feed it out to the middle. Couldn't find Manville, gets knocked back in by the Bruins. Played in behind the net, kind of held up and knocked down there by the Bruins. That's Powell again, that's back out there. Powell goes on the far side, I believe, chips it to the point. Played right back down low onto the stick of Powell. Powell goes back, plays touch and go with Wolf at the D point. Now back down low it is for Berkey. Berkey gets knocked off the puck there. Beck steps in, but sliding across is Berghoff, and Berghoff comes up with it for Creek. Slides to the front, then cycles down. D cuts in, goes back off. Berghoff has it, waits, loops around behind the cage, slides out on the far side, pushed away there by Armitage as Teddy forces him off the puck. Chipped ahead by Damrath, and he gets it just up,
still
but not out. Teddy finally creates room, and Creek is changing, which gives the Raiders a chance to move it, and they do, onto the stick of Ian Beck. Beck holds the man off, then chips it in as he gets held up. Puck gets banged up out of the zone. So dumped back in by Matthew Carter and carried out by Creek to center ice. Carter digging for that puck along there with Eli Ash, who's just come on. Eli digging for it there and comes up with it, kicks it loose out to the front. Now tapped back onto Ash by Nolan Williams, tries to go through the man. Good stand-up defense there by number 15, O'Grady. But the Raiders still control as Carter Schick slips one man and cuts into the zone. Kept into the point by Miller, and then stolen off by Ash. Ash looking across, finds Nolan Williams, doesn't see him. Oh, Nolan was cutting, and he was open. Said tried to hand it off there for Carter Schick, and instead it gets tapped out and all the way down ice. No icing.
No ice.
Jake Crowell's there, plays it back for Carter Schick. Schick breaks around the boards, comes up ice, using his feet to gain some space through the middle. Pushes wide as the Raiders go for a partial change. Schick cuts to the front,
nice
tries to get the shot off. Stick check there quickly there by O'Grady. Nice defensive play to prevent the shot there. Now back out at center ice, gets chipped off the boards and up in deep into the zone by Trent Schaefer. No icing as Creek tries to play it out on the far side boards. Filler dumps it right back down low, goes off a body, pulls up there in the corner. Played there by Benjamin Helm to the near side for O'Grady. Back to Helm as he tries to play it ahead for Creek, and they get it out of the zone. Backhanded in from center ice. Picked up quickly there by Carson Williams. Stick handles, then loses it. Pushes a man into the boards there. Takes Alexei Suchkov off the puck, and it gets dumped back out to center ice. Sweeping back there is Powell, who tries to wheel one through the middle. Same play there for Carson Williams. Gets knocked off his stick. Back checking nicely there and getting out of the zone is Skellerud for the Raiders. Now dumped back in low. Eli Ash has position there. Taps at the puck. Puck battle there gets picked up by Aiden Schmidt. Schmidt feeds it around the near side board. Skellerud comes out, can't get there. Powell dumps it low, but Williams able to pick it up and escape for the Raiders as he dumps it down ice, and icing gets waived.
Interesting. That's 2.
Yeah. Must have felt with the change they had to play from that side of the boards. Now on the far side for Powell. Powell slips ahead, pushes down. You know, there may be two number 12s on the ice.
Yeah.
Powell's a lefty, I believe. So I'm not sure who the other forward is, because Powell's the lefty D, I believe. But
yeah,
I'll have to watch that
defense,
and see as that goes. Nice play through the middle for the Raiders, right on the tap pass for Beck from Manville. Beck takes it down in the corner, then loops back up to the point. Kept in by Teddy nicely, and he backhands it low looking for Manville, but it gets through him and out to the near side boards. Still Teddy steps down, keeps it in. Manville goes down low, nice stick lift, gets control of the puck, but then it gets tapped out to the far side boards and played ahead by Wolf. And they get it out and down ice for Cherry Creek, on net and covered by Bussey. Nice casual little cover.
Yep.
I'm sure he had the pad down just in case. 8:49 first period, 0-0 hockey game. I feel like the Raiders haven't quite gotten their feet going yet as far as their offensive zone pressure, but I think it'll be coming.
I'm not even sure we have a shot yet here, Tom, so be nice to see some pressure in their zone and get some shots.
Get some pucks to the net, I agree.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Opportunity through the middle for Schick. Carter swings wide. Nolan Williams stays on side. Down low goes Schick in the corner, battling, hands off for Nolan. Williams feeds it back to Schick, but he gets picked up there and it gets chipped out to the half boards, but a nice step up to keep it in there by Miller at the point. Now Schick is there. We're going to have a high sticking call, I think, that may go against Carter. Schick in the corner. Yes, a high stick indeed, inadvertent. Nonetheless, he gets Brendan Wolf up high, and Carter will head to the box for 2 for high sticking at 8:21.
Yeah, let's see if this is just 2 here. Yep. Looks like it's just 2 for high stick.
So Raiders short at 8:21. Defensive zone face-off for Filler as he'll step out to kill this one with Schaefer initially. Matthew Carter on the back end there with Carson Williams are the 4 for the Raiders. Face-off for Dalton Berkey, taking it there for Creek. As we'll see how their power play lines up for the first time tonight. All right, well, defensive zone face-off for the Raiders. Banged off the boards up and out nicely there by Schaefer. All the way back down to the blue line is Wolf for Cherry Creek. Wolf comes around, though, doesn't get picked off, but they do force him to reverse back up to the point as he scissors there with the D, and a nice step-up anticipation there, and Carson Williams knocks it all the way down the ice. Back in behind, Wolf in no hurry as he waits to start the breakout. Looks far side, tapped through the middle, picked up there by Powell as Powell comes ahead, using his speed, but pushed wide, forced out with a good angle there by Carson Williams. Back up to the point, just kept in there by Creek at the point. Down low, Matthew Carter challenges there on Berkey.
Nice stick.
Taken away by Carson Williams and all the way down ice again for the clear.
Nice play.
1:08 left in the power play for Creek as the Raiders continuing to kill this nicely. Almost stolen again, and it is. And then dumped right back down by Schaefer on a good PK shift there as Beck and Manville come on. Creek feeds it near side, waiting, trying to cut through the middle. Taps off the stick there, number 10, Alexei Suchkov.
That's out.
That looked like that got out off sides. Oh, yep, they were off. Teddy Armitage controls, backhands it in deep. Manville on the rush, beats the man to the puck, pins it in on the end boards. tying up some more time. We're down to 30 seconds left in the PK for the Raiders.
Nice
Manville,
play.
nice job. Chips it out on the near side, picked off as Beck almost creates a shorthanded opportunity. He was trying to wheel to get that shot off, and Teddy Armitage bangs it off the near side boards here. Suchkov keeps it in for the Bruins, hands that one off for the D. Back down low looking for Suchkov, got deflected, but now he's got it in the corner. Beck comes down to retrieve the puck. Battle in there, support there from Teddy Armitage. Suchkov comes out with it behind. Quick step up by Miller, forces the man out wide, and now it goes back up, and coming out of the box is Schick, kicks it in. Manville on a break. Nice back-checking work there by number 19. Beautiful Harrison Follett back pressure as it looked like we had a break opportunity. And Follett sniffed that one out and cut that low, and now an icing will get called on Creek at 5:59.
5:59 left in the first. Team note, Coach Terry Ott is not on the bench today. He's watching his son, Shane Ott, play his first Division I game at Niagara tonight. So
that's great for Shane.
Good luck to Shane.
Face off in the offensive zone, down under the body. Carter Schick can't dig it out. Powell plays it up the near side boards for Peyton Wade. Wade goes through the middle, loses the puck off the stick of number 23 Johnson, and is dumped back down low by Eli Ash. Ash comes in, picks it off, trying to see Carter Schick out front, but couldn't get the pass off. Now he backhands it out towards the sideboards, and it's picked off and carried up by the Bruins as it's dumped high and out of play there by Peyton Wade as he was trying to dump it in and follow on the forecheck pressure.
Yeah, Terry and his wife are celebrating their 24th anniversary in North Dakota tonight.
As most people would choose.
Of course.
Of course.
Hockey family.
Well, good luck to Shane and congrats to them for sure. Missed Terry on the bench, but a whole lot of good reasons for him to be up there today.
Oh, it's got to be exciting for him.
Absolutely.
The family.
Jake Filler, nice step up there, gets it turned over. Pete Armitage feeds it right out front, tapped on by Schaefer, but covered by McIntyre. Schaefer broke his stick, and he'll take those two pieces to the bench and go find a new twig.
Right in the middle.
Well, based on, that's an odd break considering he didn't take a slap, didn't put much on it. I'm guessing that stick's outside the 30-day window. It's been around probably a bit longer. Beck's face off down in the skates. Beck comes up with it, feeds the point for Carson Williams. Williams throws it low, goes off the skate of the defender, kicked forward, and finally out of the zone by Creek, by Suchkov. Now down on the far side board, step up by the D, Benjamin Helm, forces the Raiders back into their own end. Carson Williams has it, flips it high up into the stand, souvenir puck as the parent races, and probably will return that back into the rink. So 5:01 left, first period, 0-0 hockey game. I'll call it a little bit of a sluggish stop and go start for both squads.
I would agree, Tom. Long week at school, maybe Friday afternoon.
Yeah, the Raiders looking to find their offensive flow here after they killed off the Schick penalty for the high stick. So now we'll see if they can get something set up in the zone. Right now, we get a shot from the point that's sticked aside easily there by Bussey out to the far side boards. Manville can't quite find it. Right now, Creek winning a few more of the 50-50 battles as it ends up on the stick of Berghoff. Now it's back up to the point, backhanded down low there by number 16, Luke Brennan. Although I'd have to say, that kid looks a little small to be Brennan. Luke's a little bit bigger than that, to my remembrance. So I'm not sure we have our numbers right in that regards. As the puck gets slapped back down low by the Bruins and in behind. There's our other number 12 back there that we're not sure what's going on. Right. As the Raiders tap it free and it gets out to center ice. Nice cross ice pass there, finds Beck right on the tape from Damrath. Damrath follows in behind. Beck knocks it down low, comes out on the near side corner. Great job trying to battle for the puck there. It comes loose, but picked up on the far side by Wolf and tapped up towards the point. Knocked right back down low quickly off the stick of Paranjape, but no Raiders there to come in as the D feeds it ahead there for the Bruins. Gloved down nicely by Crowell, and Jake dumps it back in on net. Sticked aside by McIntyre. Wolf comes onto the near side, slips by the other D up to the near side boards. Unable to play that there are the Bruins, number 4. Picked off by Nolan Williams, tried to feed it through the middle, no one home. Eli Ash forces the turnover, and Paranjape's back to his own blue line to dump it out. And finds the stick of Carter Schick. Schick through one man in the middle, back off a leg, gets pushed wide as he tries to cut back towards the crease. Dumped onto the far side. Creek played nicely there by the D, number 20, Dumoulin. And now a quick pull up and clear out by Schweitzer as it gets fed ahead. Now coming up, breaking in is Grunther. Kai goes down the near side boards, loops around Crowell behind the net. Grunther for the Bruins, pressured up there by Schick and Crowell. Schick trying to pull that puck free as in comes Schweitzer to battle. Crowell comes up with it on the half board, fired ahead. Nice defensive position by Powell, but then picked off by Schick. Carter does a great job getting on. Shot pad save made by McIntyre out to the far side as the Raiders get their first scoring shot opportunity at 2:22 of the period. Stolen back and backheaded on by Ash, and another save for McIntyre.
Yeah, Powell tried to rush it out there. Just a good, wait, what's going on here?
They're still playing it. No whistle blew as they play it all the way down. It goes off the side of the net.
That was interesting. The goalie came out of the net, went to the corner thinking there was a whistle, and there was no whistle.
Raiders come up with it, though, out of their own zone onto the stick of Trent Schaefer. Schaefer bangs it hard off the boards down low. Filler comes in behind, pick that one up, taps it near side for Skellerud. Skellerud tries to feed it in behind the net, gets peeled off of the puck there, and breaking ahead is number 19. That's Harrison Follett. Follett goes around the D and down into the corner, taken into the boards there by Trent Schaefer. Forces the puck back up high, thrown well high and wide of the net there from the point by O'Grady for the Bruins. Raiders able to regain control on the near side boards. Carter gets buried down there, but chips it ahead. Battle for the puck ends up on the stick of Filler. Thrown ahead. Ooh, shot gets deflected by Filler, goes wide of Bussey. Onto the far side boards, tipped ahead but not out by Schaefer. Nice defensive play by Wolf as he flips it up out of play, and we'll get a face off outside the zone. Oh, that was Helm, not Wolf, on the far side. That played that out of play for the Bruins.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the Bruins back check. There's been a couple breaks for the Raiders, and Creek has really come back and back checked hard, limiting the scoring chances for the Raiders.
Raiders looking to get the puck up ice as it gets around the man. Damrath goes in low, gets past the D, picks it up, tries to send it across the middle, looking there for Manville. Manville comes over in support. It gets tapped loose in the corner. Creek comes away with it briefly, but in comes Beck to keep the pressure on, and it gets cleared up to the point. Pad save comes off wide, just out of the reach of Manville on the shot from the point from Carson Williams. Williams has it and feeds it near side, comes off the boards, angled ahead, chipped on by Beck. Nice position, but he goes down to the knees, plays it back. Manville right there in support as always, but it goes off a Creek body, and as he was looking for Damrath in front, Creek blocks it away and dumps it ahead. Carson Williams plays it, waits, looks up for Damrath, who comes across Luke, taps it through the middle for Beck. Beck gets it knocked over his stick, goes down in the corner to retrieve. Battling down there with two Creek players as he's in with Suchkov and Dumoulin until the support comes there from an oncoming Nolan Williams. Puck still being dumped out by Creek. They want to get pucks out of their zone and off the Raiders' sticks as quickly as they can, as this period is going to wind to a close. 3 seconds left down in the Creek end, and out to center ice as time expires. So a little frustrating period, I think, there for the Raiders as they couldn't get set up offensively.
Yeah, we didn't spend a ton of time in our zone, in the Bruins zone. Not a lot of shots. I think I counted maybe 3 shots, maybe one really good scoring chance. So I think spending some more time on the forecheck down deep, I think that will help.
And I think from a Raider perspective, when the puck did end up in our zone, we kept him out on the edges. We kept shots from the point. They didn't have any scoring opportunities in the house area in between the dots. Nothing down there to really make Bussey at all nervous.
Yeah, that one rush by their defenseman
Powell
was close.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're right.
So defensively, yet again, the Raiders on the back end pretty solid, but our transition game just hasn't quite come in that first period.
Yeah, and thanks to Condos and Steamboat by the Filler family. They're sponsoring this game, and we really appreciate you sponsoring the game, and please go check out Condos and Steamboat.
And hello to all the Filler family, especially my favorites down there in Australia that are always tuning in to watch. So thanks for being here yet again. I know you have us tuned in, and you're cheering away here for Jake as he gets going yet again. But let's see if we can't get our second player profile in here between periods really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely here. Our second featured player, number 17, Ian Beck.
Second part of the McBeckville line.
The McBeckville line, absolutely. He, at 4 years old, he saw his first hockey game in an outdoor inline rink and said, "That's my sport." So he actually played with Carter Schick, and Mr. Schick was their coach. He started ice hockey at Arapahoe, then Rampage, and then obviously now here at Regis. If he wasn't playing hockey, he'd be playing football, QB, or wide receiver. Something on the offensive side, which we know Ian likes to do. His favorite vacation destination is in Peru, which is the first scene in the movie Paddington. It looks like an awesome place to visit.
I would have to agree. Haven't been there, but I will follow suit and agree with him.
And, you know, he's obviously an interesting guy because his favorite movie is Cars 3. Yes, Cars 3.
Okay,
but
enough said.
Great Grandma Irene and Uncle Dustin and Uncle Mark, welcome to the broadcast.
And here we go, second period. Luke Miller feeds ones up through the center ice, dumped in by Beck. Ian trying to find Damrath cutting, but it gets dumped up and out of the zone all the way down by Creek for an icing. So we'll see if some of that offense can come right now as he can maybe quarterback a little bit of a push here for the Raiders in the offensive end from the center position. Face off against Dalton Berkey here for Beck. Beck wins it back for the Raiders to the point in the feet of Carson Williams, and great anticipation. Pushing ahead, there's number 13, Hausworth. Hausworth all the way down low, but a great back check work defensively thwarts that opportunity. Now it comes in, quick shot in on Bussey, held, no rebound. As that shot on net came from Dalton Berkey.
Good positioning from Gage there. Perfectly square to the puck.
So the Raiders will switch out here. Carter Schick will come on with, this time with Nolan Williams and Eli Ash. Oh, shot on, save, but snapped out of there by Carter. Back out as that loose puck came off the pad. He was quick to get that cleared for no damage. Down back in their end, fed ahead off a stick up towards center ice. Played there by Paranjape to the near side. Touch pass off for Nolan Williams. Waits drop pass for Carter Schick. Schick slides down the boards, then cuts in behind. Goes down just in the feet of the ref there. Comes up with the puck briefly. Williams in puck support. Taps it to the near side corner where the Bruins come up with it. Nice step up by Eli Ash to keep control there in the offensive zone. He wheels on the man on the half boards as he's battling there with number 13, Hausworth. Now it gets knocked down back low for Powell, and Powell comes out on the far side from the defensive spot.
This kid can move.
And he's pressing the play up ice. Support coming, cuts through the middle, slips the D, shot off the side of the cage, nets off. Ref hasn't seen it, no whistle yet. Raiders have control, net's still off. Oh, no, it might have gotten replaced there by Bussey, and up the near side it comes and out onto the stick of Carter Schick. Schick waits, slides in, tries to drop step the man and loses it as he was waiting to try and push that through the feet and get around him. Instead, it gets dumped all the way in back down low behind the cage by the Bruins. Tap free by the Raiders.
Heads up.
Loose on the sideboards. Bussey in good positions, covers up and gets a whistle. That was interesting. I think Bussey fixed his own net there as that was off.
He did.
And the ref must not have seen it because once the Raiders had possession in their own end, he probably should have been a whistle there, but Raiders got it out of the zone, and Schick almost created an opportunity going the other way, so not too bothered by that. Usually the goaltender's usually just looking to the ref going, hey, my net's off.
Right.
All right, face off down, tap to the far side there by Pete Armitage. Then fed around the boards and comes up onto the stick of his brother Teddy. Teddy tries to chip it off, but a good forecheck pressure there. Step up from 14, Kai Grunther. Grunther in the battle, tries to hand that one off for a cutting Schweitzer, but he loses it, and it comes out through center ice off the stick there of Trent Schaefer. Dumped quickly back in by the Bruins. Hard rebound, though, comes up and out. Matthew Carter plays it ahead. Now on to the stick of Teddy Armitage. Teddy should be able to gain the zone and does. Quick shot, forces a pad save. I like that through the screen by the defender, Helm. And now ahead there is Schaefer battling. Pete Armitage loses an edge and goes down as he's coming up in support. And Creek gets the puck and breaks out to center ice. Paranjape always smoothly positioned. Excuse me, that's Luke Miller. I got to get used to having another lefty up on the points. It's a nice play by Luke as he cuts ahead and gets that in deep. Fed up to the point but not out. Kick back in there by the Raiders. Good play in the feet there, and it comes near side. Miller slips off his stick briefly, dumps it back down low in behind for Helm to try and pick up for the Bruins. Helm goes far side for number 15, O'Grady, and O'Grady gets it chipped out of the zone to center ice. And Teddy's in a battle there on the far side boards. Nice support by Trent Schaefer to poke that free as the Raiders get it back up to the neutral zone. Chip back in by Helm as he goes looking for a change. Teddy Armitage backhands it up the boards here for Miller. Miller, good pass right through center ice, but just deflects off the stick of Damrath as he can't control. And now flipped up high off the glass there. I think they were off, but then no call off. Caught it late as I thought they were offsides, and the whistle does come as the ref didn't see it. And we'll be back out to center ice for a face-off as the linesman whistle finally came in at 13:24.
Yeah, a little bit of a late whistle, but you were right, Tom. You had good instinct there. Offsides by about a foot.
Well, Beckville plays it back. Good clean face-off win for Ian Beck. Carson Williams gets ahead to the red line, center ice, and dumps it all the way in deep. This is where our forecheck needs to get turned on. Yep, right there, Damrath needs to bring a whole lot more pressure. We were off there. I'm surprised that didn't get whistled and sent all the way down. And in fact, I think the ref is going to catch that as we were offsides when that shot went in on net. We'll see what he calls here. Well, it looks like it's going to be just outside the blue line of the Creek zone. Could have been sent all the way back down to the Raider zone. Beck wins the face-off and dumps it in. Chipped up high, ends up on the stick there of Wolf. Wolf goes far side for number 16. The lefty D for the Bruins gets it ahead, and now it's come into the zone. Quick shot low, wide of the cage. Comes back out onto the near side. Chipped ahead, but controlled back down. Nice pickup by the glove there of Schmidt, but then he loses it. Backhanded ahead by the Raiders. Can't get it out. Dumped back in low there by Suchkov. Dominic, that is, looking for his brother Alexei. Alexei back to Dominic. Chip back down in behind, and Alexei slides in, comes out onto the near side and reverses in the corner. Shadowed there by Carson Williams. Thrown out front looking for his brother. Shot comes on, now reverse. Another shot pad save. Couple opportunities there. Clean looks for the Bruins. Luckily turned aside by Bussey as the Bruins sniff it out at the blue line and dump it right back in. Carson Williams feeds it ahead, and it deflects off the stick of Wolf at center ice for the Bruins. Taken by Beck and thrown in on the stick of McIntyre as the Raiders look for a change. Manville gets a stick on the puck down low, but it's retrieved there by Dalton Berkey as Berkey cuts ahead. Carries it in, held up there, shot towards down low, stick to side easily there by Bussey. Out into the far side corner. Berkey's still the first one to the puck. Finally tapped loose there by Matthew Carter to the near side. Suchkov comes up with it, feeds it out front. Great opportunity there for Berkey on a nice pass that he shot high and above the post and out to the far side corner. Now in comes Suchkov, short side shot, saved quickly there by Bussey, and the puck comes up the near side for Nolan Williams. He gets crunched in the boards, but not before he clears it all the way down for an icing.
Well, frankly, Cherry Creek is out skating the Raiders right now.
Yep.
They look faster. They're forechecking harder. They're lifting sticks.
Yeah, the second period response, it's all about our feet. We're not getting our feet moving. We're not winning as many battles. We're stuck in a little bit of a slow mode. I don't know if there's a little hangover from the 4 games in Omaha last weekend. But yeah, we're going to need to get it going. And I'd rather it be without us having to do push-ups in between periods. Here we go as it gets tapped ahead by Skellerud onto the stick of Schaefer. but back unable to get there is Filler. Dumped out to center ice. It goes in off the man. Oh, Skellerud tried to backhand it, but then he gets it off Suchkov and dumps it in low. Filler should have the position there and does, but loses the puck as it comes around the stick of Powell and fed up the boards. Nice pinch down the boards there by Miller, keeps it in, and then dumped in low by Skellerud, and bodies need to come to the puck. Powell feeds it on the near side. Skellerud deflects right up top. Shot, score for Trent Schaefer on the loose puck gift out front between the dots. And that was Skellerud who made that play happen. As Kellen forechecked in, gets a stick on the clearing attempt, comes up over the top of the netminder, right onto the stick of Schaefer.
Yep.
And Trent, after a strong weekend in Omaha, buries one from between the dots.
Puck bounced right over the goalie, right over the net, one-timer.
Shot,
Schaefer.
score. And there you have it. Offense can get started quickly, and the Raiders get one at 10:49 of the second to take the 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what happens when you forecheck. Good things happen when you're skating hard, forechecking, making things happen in their zone.
Yep, you've been urging the boys to get in on pucks, and Skellerud shows you how to get it done. And that's might get the feet of the Raiders working here. Let's see if that'll get things started. Creek, though, feeding it ahead, backhanded up, but not out there by Teddy Armitage. But then finally the support comes from Manville, and he gets it out onto the stick of Beck. Beck has Damrath to his right, walks in, shot well high wide as he couldn't curl that one towards the net. Backhanded down low by Damrath, or to Damrath, excuse me, from Carter. Manville and Damrath digging on the far side boards, trying to get control for the Raiders in the offensive end. Waiting, it comes out, ends up on the stick there of O'Grady. Grady pulls up on the near side corner. Good work there by Manville on the bigger O'Grady, but he shrugs him off and picks it up and gains some space behind his own cage, looking for an outlet. That's where the Raiders have to pressure, and they're not so far today, except for Skellerud's one assist coming off of that good forecheck. Now back out at the Raider blue line, picked up here and carried near side by Matthew Carter. He gains the center ice line, dumps it in deep. McIntyre tries to slow it up. It goes around the near side for O'Grady. He pulls up there on Schaefer from the Raiders and feeds it back in behind for Helm. Helm backhands it back down low for O'Grady, and the forecheck comes in from Beck at the point. Knocked back down low there by Teddy Armitage. Comes onto the near side, and Skellerud's in. Tries to poke at it there, and then banged at by Schaefer.
Their D has been on the ice a long time.
And unfortunately, Filler unable to find it, and then they break out, which gives their D a chance to change, as they were looking like a tired crew. And now we're going to get
Filler.
Filler's going to get a rough in the far side boards here at 9-10, and Jake's just looking for a little explanation about the hit. Not sure if he's going to the box because of the noise or because of the contact. Either way, he gets his explanation, and he'll find himself over there visiting Mr. Beck for 2 minutes at 9-10. Well, back on the PK for the
9-10 left in the second here.
Raiders still got nursing the 1-goal lead. 1-0 here on the Trent Schaefer one-timer. Powell goes far side there into the skates of Wolf. Wolf slides it down on the half boards there, looking below. In it comes onto the stick of Berkey. Berkey back up towards the point. Wolf with pressure from Schick. Forces near side, goes off a body, deflects out to the corner as Miller was down low battling with Berkey, and on the ice he deflects and takes a block there. Now Berkey comes out with it. Miller waits, forces him behind, gets in on the body. Puck comes back up to Powell at the point. Bruins trying to work the umbrella from the top. Shot comes far side, sticked out there by Bussey, almost onto the stick there of Schweitzer. Schweitzer looked like he might have had an open net there, but couldn't control the puck. Berkey back down and low, gets support from Schweitzer, feeds it up on the half board there. Now played in by Schmidt. Schmidt goes down low, gets it back, walks out, shot deflected up high, comes to the near side corner, banged hard out and down there by Schaefer.
Let's see if we can get a change
nice
here.
Clear there by Trent, and a forecheck there by Schick. And Carter forces the man loose from the puck, going across, forcing Wolf up wide on the far side. Armitage waits. Oh, that's offsides. He lost control of the puck as he slid in, and Wolf didn't have control sliding in first, so we'll get a face-off outside the blue line.
Yeah, that good forecheck right there by Regis allowed the change. It's a long change period, so allowed fresh legs to get on the ice, which helped.
Big key for this PK as the Raiders keep it out at center ice here. 42 seconds left in the power play for Cherry Creek. Manville out now with Beck to kill this penalty. Creek trying to come up ice, feeds it ahead. That's onto the stick of Suchkov. Alexi comes back near side. Stepping up is O'Grady to backhand it back down low. Matthew Carter steps in. 11 on 11 there. Bruins come away with it. Back up high, fed down low into the corner. Bruins being kept out on the edges here by the Raiders, and then stolen and fired all the way down ice nicely by Ian Beck. McIntyre slowed that up, but we're going to see the power play expire here for the Bruins with 3 seconds left on the roughing minor to Filler. O'Grady feeds it ahead. Creek comes across the side, breaking through center ice. Filler back out as the Raiders get back to even strength. Wheeling in around the cage, met there by Matthew Carter, was number 19, Harrison Follett. Up the far side boards, Creek keeps it in. Carter again steps up. Matthew trying to push the man off. Hit from behind, but no call, as the man may have oversold it there, and it gets fed out of the zone, and Eli Ash trying to find Filler across the middle, just can't quite get there as it's out in front of Filler. Kept down off the skate of Teddy Armitage for Ash as Eli wheels in the corner and kicks it free. Ends up behind the cage and taken by a Bruins defenseman. Played ahead. Gloved down, though, at center ice. Ref called a high stick. He gloved that. You didn't see that. That was a glove, ref. So you owe one, as that was not a high stick.
Yeah, I didn't see that I didn't see that as well. He grabbed it with his glove, maybe
his stick, but his stick was in the other hand.
Yeah.
I think he just missed it. Face off in the Raider zone. So defensive zone face off, luckily won by the Raiders. Crowell cuts around the far side, taps it up the boards and out. Goes through the defender for the Bruins. Icing's waved off. It's played by McIntyre behind his own cage. And there's the forecheck you want from the ever-present Carter Schick. His shot from the point, stick down, trying to backhand it out of the air. There was Nolan Williams. Couldn't get wood on it. Instead, out it comes to the near side. Paranjape forces the man wide as Johnson was flying in. Far side, Crowell plays it up into the skates there and tapped towards the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Cherry Creek. Crowell battling there. Instead, it gets tapped loose. Creek gets a shot on, stick to side easily by Bussey to the near side boards. Stick of Paranjape gets knocked out of his hands there by Johnson, but good defensive position by Nolan Williams, gets it out to center ice. Williams steps up, tries to bang it in for Schick. Couldn't quite get enough on it, as Schick would have been breaking and in behind. Far side boards.
Schick is flying tonight.
Schick getting his feet going. I thought for his standards a little slow in the first period, so he owes this period, as I'm sure his mom would be quick to tell you. Shot from the point from Teddy Armitage, goes all the way through the crease out the near side. Luke Miller steps up, slows the man up, and it comes back up high. Armitage plays it loose, backhanded in, but quickly played up and out of the zone by Miller and Armitage. Now up close at the own blue line. Miller has it, tries to feed that one ahead, picked off nicely though by Wolf and dumped into the zone as they go for a change. Teddy's back to hand it off for Luke, and Luke battles there but gets it around for Manville, and Manville content to play it ahead up to the blue line where Damrath is in on the forecheck against Cherry Creek. Nice pull up to gain some space there for Berkey, and Berkey with the left hand slips it ahead. This time the ref notices the glove down by Miller, and so the puck ends up back into the Creek zone for O'Grady, tapped off by McIntyre, the netminder, and O'Grady tries to feed it ahead and just gets it out.
Heads up.
Boy, that's Berkey, another one of the fleet-footed Bruins players tonight. He gets taken out nicely with a hip check there from Miller. Good job by Luke, taking him away from the puck. Good separation. Back up it comes. That was out. Oh no, kept in. So it's still in play. Teddy Armitage goes up and feeds it up out to the center ice. O'Grady's playing back at his own blue line. Has to come near side for Helm. And Helm, trying to go right back through the middle, turns it over onto the stick of Damrath. Raiders finally get it down, but we're not able to get pucks deep in our offensive zone pressure.
Miller's tired here. He
Yeah,
needs to get off the ice.
Oh,
there's a
we're going to
penalty.
get a penalty going against the Bruins, as number 15, William O'Grady, not happy with his hit there being called. But the Raiders have a chance here with the extra man gets to the ice, but then it gets picked off by Schweitzer. and the whistle blows. So we'll get a roughing call on O'Grady. First power play opportunity for the Raiders. First PK
of the game.
For them as O'Grady goes to the box.
We got 3:28 left here. 2-minute penalty on O'Grady. Yeah, I know O'Grady. He's not a dirty player. Just hit him a little bit late when the puck was away from the player.
Sometimes you can't control too when the player turns and get a piece of him at the wrong angle. In the boards there as the battle comes off the faceoff, Ash and Carter Schick. Schick comes up with it, waits and goes down in the corner, finds Ash on the half boards. Eli goes back down low. Carter looks, back up. Ash comes to the point. Schaefer comes near side for Joppe, back to Schaefer. One-timer fanned on. Ash comes down to pick it up. Now could have gone back up. That would have been a good time to find Perrin Joppe at the point, but he goes low for Filler. Sauce pass there for Carter Schick. Shot, short side pad save. Tap right back loose by Filler for Schick. Schick waits, comes near side to Perrin Joppe, shooting at the point. Joppe goes low for Filler. For Schaefer. He fakes the shot and then turns it over on the cross ice pass. Comes all the way down in on Bussy. Slowed up and held as Perrin Joppe swings back around to start the break. Here comes Schaefer breaking up, tries to go cross ice, deflected, comes back onto the stick there of Perrin Joppe, fed ahead, but turned over for Powell, and it gets up and out of the zone as Filler was changing. Puck comes on, but the Raiders were just a step offside as Perrin Joppe hadn't quite gained the blue line to change when Schaefer shot that on net. And we'll get a face-off outside the zone. So Raiders struggling to get set up on the power play in that first minute or so. Next group will be out as Beckville comes out with Damrath, Carson Williams, and Matthew Carter on the point here. Face-off chipped loose by the Bruins back down into the Raiders zone. Carson waits and picks it up, wheels and comes near side for Matthew. Matthew now ahead. He goes, nice cross ice look there for Manville. He pulls up on the half board, wheels on the man, now walks in, waits, looks and wheels again. Scissor there with Beck, comes up to the point for Carson Williams. Williams has to reverse and backhand down low, goes in behind, far side for Manville. Tries to find Beck on the near side. Now Manville should be able to walk it out. Tried to tap it loose for Damrath, but gets it instead. Fires high and wide on the right side. Matthew Carter comes down low. He reverses there instead. Plays up to the top point with Manville. Manville waits, goes ahead and scissors there and comes down low. Looks, fakes the cycle, wraps around the boards, comes up the near side, finds some space there for Carson Williams. He slips through the man, gets the stick held, but carries it in. But he's just offsides, and that'll be turned over as the Bruins kill the penalty off, and the puck comes ahead. No holding the stick call there.
And the refs blown that all the way down, saying that was an intentional offsides.
Okay. And so we'll get a face off in our zone.
That was a close one. It was really close to that line. It's got to come all the way out that line for it to be offsides. Ref deemed it was. Yeah, that power play, we really missed calling there.
Yeah. Point, using the space at the point, it's one of those things where I think we had some good plans there. Creek disrupted it, and we never really got ourselves in a flow. But we'll see if we can start to get something going here offensively as we have just the lone Schaefer goal here standing up right now for the Raiders. Speaking of Schaefer, dumps one in deep here. Just a minute left in the second period. Filler in on the forecheck. He taps it loose, but it's quickly picked up. Nice step up by Schaefer as Trent does a good job battling with the man. Now on to Wolf's stick for the Bruins. He flips it up and high.
Heads up.
Teddy Armitage back in position to tap it free.
Good play by Teddy there.
Now it gets dumped down low, knocked down by Luke Miller, chips it out of the zone for Skellerud. Should be able to skate and does. Tries to get through Wolf there, gets stood up high as Wolf gets the hands up in Skellerud's face. Filler now down low, battling with the man there. Chipped hard off the boards, not out for Miller. Walks the line, then goes cross for Armitage. Teddy's shot down in low, deflects off a body. It's up and down, but goes in behind the cage and wide. Out to the far side board, 17 seconds left. Bruins get it out of the zone, chip it off. Teddy pushes the man wide, keeps him up down in behind the net, and keeps him out to the edges as the puck gets dumped back in down low. Fresh bodies coming here for the Bruins, and a great save at the tail end of the period there by Bussy as that was backhanded out front onto the stick of Suchkov. Swallowed up by Bussey with a timely save with 3 seconds left.
Nice play. He just turned around, wide open in front.
Look at Bussey get across and just square up. 3 seconds left.
Smart play with
not a time.
with not much time left. Smart play to just throw it in front of the net there.
And right to the net with Suchkov looking for the opportunity. I think the thing you see with Bussey so often is he's so calm in front of that net. He doesn't have a lot of herky-jerky, fast movements. You know, there's that calmness of knowing I just got to square up and keep my position. And so often, you know, there's lots of bodies, lots of sticks moving, but he's calmly waiting until he can free that puck up and cover.
Yeah,
so
he's been square to the puck all night. Looks like we're going to get a clean sheet of ice, Tom.
Ice make here at the end of 2. So we'll take a break, and the Raiders go to the locker room up 1-0 on the Trent Schaefer goal there in the second period on the assist from Kellen Skellerud. And that's the lone tally of the contest as the Bruins are game tonight and keeping it close.
All right, we'll check in with everybody in about 10 minutes.
See you shortly, folks.
Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local.
Okay, we are back. Start of the third period. Let's see if this little break will get the energy level of Regis up. Kind of maybe agree with you there, Tom. Maybe last weekend's trip to Omaha, little recovery from that long trip and a lot of games in a short amount of time.
Yeah, and I think the injuries and I heard this week in practice, I was talking with a couple of the parents in between, and they said the comments from the kids were, we never had a full roster on the ice at practice this week. There was always somebody missing, not just the injured players, but other people that were out, things along those lines. Practice felt a little disjointed. So I think that all plays into, the way it seemed, just not the typical Red Raider game tonight. But they're still holding on to a 1-0 lead here into the third.
Yep.
And as we've seen, they can play some really good third periods.
Absolutely.
After last weekend.
Absolutely. That was exciting last weekend.
I'd rather they not make their whole game be focused on third period only. But we'll see. And there's proof to myself, because that would be Luke Brennan sitting there on the boards there for Creek, so I know he's not in the game.
Yeah, so some of these numbers we're calling out for Creek are probably not correct, but we'll focus mostly on the Raiders.
And hopefully there won't be a lot of reason to bring any news to the forefront for Creek in this third period. We'll see. Well, here we go. Carter Schick, see if he can bring some energy to the Raider third period as he starts things up with Filler and Schaefer. Schick wins the faceoff back. Armitage goes far side, tapped ahead there by Miller, digging it free, but then dumped back into the zone by Suchkov and up to the near side. Cutting ahead, handed off there on the near side boards for Suchkov, but he loses it. From the point, Powell slaps in a knuckle puck that goes off the pad there of Bussey, and it's backhanded out of the zone and down for no ice, as it must have been tapped by a Creek player. Nice play there, step up by Schick. Schick tries to glove it down and get a shot off and can't. On comes Manville. Forecheck pressure on Powell. Powell eludes him and breaks out. Coming across there. Good position held up by Miller. Perfect by Luke. Just keep your body in position. Separates the man from the puck. Nowhere to go as it comes back up ice for the Raiders. Out to the far side boards. Wheeling back around there is number 9, Berkey. Berkey reverses back up ice. Damrath picks him up. Now it comes through the middle. Berkey jumps over the puck as it goes down onto the half board there. Sliding loose was Berggraf. Berggraf hands it off for Berkey. Quick shot, pad save made there by Bussey. Comes out to the near side boards. Berkey keeps it in, and quick shot. What a slide across there to rob Berggraf. What a nice save by Bussey as he came all the way over, and Berggraf had the open net opportunity closed down quickly by Gage.
Wow, that was an incredible scoring chance. An incredible save by Bussey.
Out it comes from the back end. Stretched ahead, gets knocked down at the blue line by Creek, and then tapped back in the zone as number 14, Kai Grunther, goes to the bench in a little bit of pain after blocking that puck with his glove hand. That came up and out of the zone. No, it did not, but taken anyway by Beck, and Beck comes ahead. Quick shot gets deflected off the stick of the defenseman. Beck wheels back up with it, slips through one man, can't get through two, but kept in at the point? No, not by Crowell as it hops over his stick. Sliding around onto the near side of the Raiders. That was Eli Ash trying to wheel through two men. Gets knocked back down into the Raiders zone. Paranjape's there. That flutters off his stick onto the near side boards, and he has to go back into the corner. Puck gets poked free, though, and the Bruins come up with it on the far side. Tap back in behind. Beck is there in position to pick it up. Chips it off the near side boards for Ash. Ash can't get control, and it gets dumped back in by Creek in behind for Schweitzer as he comes down in low for the Bruins. And the clearing attempt off the stick of Williams goes into the Raider bench. So 14:24 the third period. 1-0 Raiders. Face off inside the Raiders zone as line changes for both sides are completed. Filler will take the face-off for the Raiders against Suchkov. Goes off to the far side boards. In the skates there of Teddy Armitage, he comes up with it. Teddy breaks loose. Oh, tries to feed it through the middle, but it's outside of the reach of his brother Pete. Goes all the way down onto O'Grady's stick. He wheels around and backhands it up towards the blue line and out. Quickly taken right back by Teddy and dumped in low. Raider forecheck still lacking here. Here comes Schaefer. Finally steps up on the D. Backhanded towards the point, kept
There
in,
you go, Teddy.
knocked down, but deflects off the stick of Filler. Almost out of the zone, kept in again nicely by Teddy as he thought his shot was heading towards the net. Now it comes loose up high, backhanded down low by Miller. Blocked off by a Bruins player, and O'Grady comes up with it for the Bruins and breaks out on the far side. Coming through the middle, step up again by Schaefer. Forces the puck to be loose at center ice. Tapped down, but dumped in on net into the glove of Bussey as Creek goes for a change, and it's held for a face-off at 13:30.
Well, I'm trying to get there, Tom. Still think their forecheck could be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, I think it's all coming down to our skating. We just need to get our feet moving more, and we just haven't quite found that energy. Hasn't translated yet, so the Raiders are going to need to rely on their defensive posture as the puck's pulled off outside. Creek will be faced with an offsides call as they continue to play.
Yeah, I didn't see that come out either. That must have been real close as well.
I'm going to trust the guy that was standing right on the blue line versus any of us over here at
That's
center
true.
ice.
Some of the parents, Creek parents, don't like that too much.
Face off outside the Raiders zone. Beck taps it to the far side. Chipped ahead there by Matthew Carter. Battling for it was Manville, but he couldn't control, and Creek chips it back into the Raiders zone. And it's deep enough, but not for an icing as it's waved off. Carson Williams plays it. Chips it ahead, goes off a Creek stick, but coming back was Manville. Nice play through the middle for Beck. Off the stick of Damrath. Beck shot through the legs of the defender. On for McIntyre. Struggled first, but then held it in the glove. Love the way Beck uses that defenseman's feet for the screen on the shot.
Yeah, Ian's had a couple good shifts so far in this third period, so let's hopefully that translates into something for on the offensive side.
Carter Schick now out with Eli Ash and Nolan Williams. Face off down one in the defensive zone by Creek. Wolf feeds it around to the far side. Played ahead there for Hausworth. Hausworth can't quite get it out, but the D picks it up for Creek. Plays it ahead. Nice play on the forecheck by Ash, but now it hops off the stick of Nolan Williams and gets fed out of the zone by the Creek defender. Wolf has it for Creek, throws it out, goes off the leg of Ash. Wheeling and controlling was Berkey briefly.
No!
And the Raiders are offsides.
Oh, I don't agree with that one.
Schick must have been a half step early. Looked good.
It looked good to me.
But we will have a face-off at the blue line. I think Creek was looking more for a tripping call as I'm guessing the coach put his arm up looking for the call, not for the offsides, but he was also standing on the blue line, so you never know.
Yep.
Face-off 12:34 for Ian Beck just outside the Creek zone. Face-off down, taken off by Creek, but then turned over for Damrath. He walks in, backhand shot short side, and the goalie knocks his own net off. And we'll get a face-off. Yeah, so looking for Beck to get something started here. He and Manville out with Damrath. Dobbins out at the point there with Miller, I believe.
I think that's Kellen.
Was that?
Sorry, Dylan.
Oh, is that Dylan Paranjape? There we go. I saw the two.
This kid's moving.
Up and around. Quick shot, short side. Oh, goes out wide across the crease and out the far side. Now picked up, shot quickly on. Save made there by Bussey. Now into the near side corner. Beck challenged there, but comes up with it. Feeds it up ahead for Damrath. Cross ice onto the stick there of Manville. He cuts ahead. Now hands it off for Beck. Beck walks in. Shot deflected high by the defenseman O'Grady. Up over the cage and out to the far side. Kept in at the point, though, by Teddy Armitage. Forcing Helm back in his own end to come near side for O'Grady. Grady pulls up, waits, looking, goes back for Helm. Helm in behind his cage, comes up near side for O'Grady, right back to Helm, and instead it gets by him, and Skellerud's in on the forecheck to battle there, comes up with it as Kellen digs in and gets support from Beck. Beck and Skellerud on the far side boards, in amongst the trees. It comes out onto Helm's stick.
Make him work.
Skellerud working. Keep moving your feet, kid. There you go. Perfect. As he forces it back around. Reversal goes to the far side there, looking for Follett. And Follett feeds it out and down, but it goes off a Raider player and no icing. 11:07, third period, fed all the way around the boards. A little touch pass from Skellerud, looking there for Filler. But a nice forecheck by Schweitzer picks it off for the Bruins as he gets into a little crunch with Schaefer. Now up to the blue line. Skellerud can't quite find it. Down in the skates, though, and chipped out of the zone there by Teddy Armitage. On for Powell, the sleep-footed defender there for the Bruins. Quick nice play at the blue line. Nice back-checking work there from Schaefer late, and he gets that puck back out to neutral zone. Now comes across, steps up on Powell, forces him off the puck. Good play by Schaefer tonight. Trent's been our best player on the ice. And finally, an opportunity. Oh, just outside of the reach of Ash. Ash cuts ahead, tries to tap it loose and does. In the corner, waits, tries to feed it down low. Stick check there. In comes Filler in support. Puck's up against the boards there as Ash tries to kick it loose. Raiders dig it free. Goes around the far side. Powell plays the body. Way to hustle through, though, by Ash. Feeds it back low for Filler. Filler out front, but can't find the man. And here come the Bruins as Schweitzer breaks out. Good defensive position there from Teddy Armitage. Calmly dumps it in the zone. Raiders are still off sides. They touch up, give the Bruins some room to move. Through the middle, deflects off of Nolan Williams' stick and back down into the Raiders' zone. Back is Teddy Armitage. Goes around far side. Luke Miller back for Ted. Ted chips it ahead, picked off there. Nice read by the Bruins player. Tries to feed it out front, but behind his man, and Nolan Williams slips in, picks it up, and breaks ahead. Again on for Schick. Carter takes it, loops around the man, short side shot, looking for Williams on the pass. Nolan couldn't get a stick on it. It gets deflected away by the Bruins netminder, out towards center ice. Down it comes, quick shot off the blocker there at Bussey, and controlled by Miller in the corner. He touches it free there for Carter Schick, and Schick comes ahead at center ice, gets stick checked nicely there by Schmidt for the Bruins. So the Raiders have to regroup at their own blue line for Carson Williams.
Nice look.
Far side pass now through the middle. Boom, Schick in behind, walks in, slides, 5-hole. Oh, what a save by McIntyre. What a stretch, good cross ice pass as Schick got a step behind the D, and McIntyre closes it down.
Yeah, Carson Williams made an excellent pass.
And then I think that was Manville, or I'm not sure who was on the far side boards that fed that across. Finding Schick coming through the middle. What a good opportunity there for the Raiders.
Nice look.
8:50, third period. Bruins win the faceoff in the defensive zone, breaking out and ahead. Berkey coming down the boards. Carson Williams peels him into the glass. Now gets thrown back up high to Helm at the point. Shot down low, it's loose. Good stick work there by Williams. Carson gets it out of danger. Up ice there for Manville on Helm. Manville slips through Helm, but then gets pulled down. Helm will go for either tripping or holding. They'll get the hold at 8:27. And the Raiders go on the power play.
Yeah, Manville made that penalty happen for sure. Really nice stick work by Michael. Ref had to call that.
Forced Helm to reach out, get a piece of the jersey there. Easy call for the ref to make. Power play opportunity for Schick, Filler, and Pete Armitage, with Trent Schaefer playing the point there with Paranjape. Schick gets thrown out of the faceoff, so Filler will come in to take it. He faces off there with 23, Lorenz Johnson. Won there by the Bruins, but not up and out as Paranjape has it at the point. Near side, Filler tries to backhand it low. Schick comes up for it, cuts back down, shot, stick save aside, puck is loose in the far side corner. Filler goes in for it, hands that one off, but Pete overskates it, now tries to pressure the D. O'Grady gets it though and feeds it all the way down ice for the Bruins. Slowed up behind the cage by Gage Bussey. Up it comes on the stick of Paranjape, comes near side, room for Carter Schick to skate. Forced wide by Wolf, goes around Wolf down in low behind the cage, Wolf trails him. Schick comes all the way around up high, top of the blue line. Now walks down, shot through the middle, trying to look for a deflection off of Pete Armitage. Ends up on the far side for Filler. Filler's shot taken up in the glove there by McIntyre and held.
It was There's a few shots there.
I think the movement by Schick all the way around, but we didn't quite get the position in front we wanted to screen. You're either looking for a screen or deflection there, because he changes the angle by coming across the top, and then on that short side had the quick shot, but it didn't get the deflection I think he was looking for from Pete.
We got 1:03 left in the penalty.
Raiders have it back in their own end as they try to stretch up ice onto the stick of Ian Beck. Beck gets it knocked off his stick, and the Bruins clear it up and out. Good defensive play there. Gets it all the way down ice again. 42 seconds left in the power play. Carson Williams in behind his own net. Walks it out himself. Goes far side. Now coming across there from Miller onto the stick of Ian Beck. But offsides there at the point of attack, I believe, was Damrath. And we get a whistle and a face-off outside the Bruins zone. Well, the Raiders
still trying to piece things together here.
Yeah, not getting our opportunities on the power play the way we'd like to see. As it carried ahead by Carson Williams, he gets tripped down. Surprised, I think, that the man stepped up on him like he did, but the Bruins take it and feed it all the way out because he was hoping to get around and in. Instead, we're down in our own end with just about 12 seconds left in the power play. Back up for Beck here as he gains the blue line. Shot flicked up high, goes off the glass. As the man's coming out of the box in 2 seconds. Crowell's there, gets knocked down, but gets a nice pass off for Beck. Beck tries to pull up with the man, then gets it poked free, and up they come ice.
Nice
Good
stick.
Defensive stick play there by Crowell as Jake knocks that loose, goes around the far side. Paranjape's there on Suchkov. Suchkov's younger brother tabs pass. Nice shot. Save made by Bussey off the pad as he stretches out on another good opportunity for the Bruins in this third period. Suchkov goes back out front. Shot goes far side. Thrown out towards the front. Goes off Bussey. Comes back up high for Damrath. He can't get it out of the zone. Kept in again there by Dominic Suchkov, number 11, trying to find his brother Alexei. Down and low.
This line for Creek has been strong all night.
Yeah, you put that line out there with Powell on the back end, and you got some puck movers and some skaters. Finally, Bussey's had enough. Covers the puck up with the blocker hand and says, let's get a whistle and reset here with new bodies. So 5:36 third period. Raiders up 1-0 on Creek here in the third. Well, Berkey comes in for the face-off here for Cherry Creek. Comes to the near side boards. Matthew Carter overskated it. That gives Berkey a chance to come up with it down low. Pressured there by Carter Schick. Berkey comes out, gets a shot in on Bussey. And Bussey freezes it up and gets a whistle as the puck is out of the ref's sight. As Berkey was crashing the net there.
Yep. Came in a little bit late, not too bad.
I think Creek recognized the opportunity here. They're like, hey, we're late in the third with just a 1-goal deficit.
They're buzzing right now.
And they want to get pucks to the net and see what they can generate. The Raiders need to tighten up defensively here. We don't technically need any more goals, but we definitely don't need to allow them to have this kind of pressure in the offensive end. Here it comes, back on Berkey's stick, down low. Good anticipation by Teddy Armitage. Gets it out there for Carter Schick. 2-on-1 developing with Ash. Schick fires off the blocker and out to the corner as Ash was picked up by a nice back check coming there from Houseworth. Now played out to the near side. Cross ice it goes, but off a skate as the pass came in behind Berkey. Tapped free by Ash, but picked up by Wolf for the Bruins as he plays it ahead. Nice position there by Teddy again to play it off the feet. Gets it up to center ice, but then it's banged back in the zone, and Matthew Carter has to retreat and backhand it up ice for the Raiders. Carter Schick can't quite get control on the soft pass from Ash, so Eli has to dump it in deep as the Raiders are changing. Schaefer down in on the forecheck on O'Grady. He plays it off to the near side for Wolf. Wolf comes up towards the point, goes off a man, but still deep in for the icing as Follett couldn't control. And at 4:20, the Raiders will take a face-off in the offensive zone. Well, at this point, 4:20 left. Raiders not sharp, but I think they realize we got to play a good defensive structure here for the last bit of the third period, and then may get an opportunity at some point. Could see an empty net, could see some chances being taken by the D, and that might open up some offensive opportunities, right, if Creek does have to press a little offensively. There's an opportunity for filler, but a nice play by the defenseman stepping out as O'Grady gets a stick on it, and it goes up into the screen, out of play.
Well, Skellerud's been our best forechecker tonight. Every time he's been out there, the puck's been in their zone. He's moving his feet, and you don't need size to move your feet.
He's had an excellent game tonight, absolutely. All right, there it goes as Creek wins the defensive zone faceoff, comes around on the near side boards. Step up defensively there by Miller, forces the puck out far side for Helm. Helm gets it to the point, but quickly taken by Paranjape, and he wheels back into his own end. 3:47 left. Jape through the middle, goes off the stick of Filler, controlled instead by Creek as O'Grady feeds it up to the point, and it gets dumped back down into the zone by Aiden Schmidt. Paranjape waits, comes out the far side, and then backhanded up to the point, kept in, but Trent Schaefer gains it back and flips it ahead. This time gets it all the way down to the Creek blue line. Schmidt has it, pulls up, now breaks ahead, comes back to the near side for O'Grady. O'Grady cuts through one man, but gets it taken off his stick there by Pete Armitage.
Lost his stick.
And now Ian Beck cuts through as O'Grady decides to play without the stick, trying to slow him up. Schaefer down, wheels around the man, thrown out towards the front by Schaefer, comes back on and back out front again, deflects off a stick. Now Schaefer's shot, deflects off a leg, goes up in the air. Beck is into the corner to pick it up, walks out, fires high off the blocker arm and shoulder of the netminder McIntyre, and up into the screen. A little bit more pressure there from the Raiders as they finally got a few more pucks towards the net, and we're picking up loose pucks.
That looked like a Raiders shift for sure.
Yep. And at 2:56 of the third, happy to play down here in the Creek zone as much as possible with the 1-goal lead. Puck down low for Manville. Manville slides in, hustles in to get that on the forecheck. Support from Pete Armitage, but dug out by Berkey for the Bruins, and he chips it ahead. Oh, almost kept in nicely there by Beck, and a good position by Carson Williams to sweep that away, and it gets dumped right back in deep. Slowed up by McIntyre in behind for Powell. Powell pressured up there by Beck. Beck knocks Powell down, and then Pete Armitage comes up with the steal. Good stick check play there by Berkey, but turns it over, goes into the body. It's down low, can't find it, ends up out in the corner. Bruins have it. Waiting is the defenseman, forward Eric Berggraf, who is back playing D. Shot or turnover comes up with a shot from Teddy Armitage that gets blocked by a body, and Powell recovers, only to have it pressured and taken away briefly by Beck. Bruins struggling to get out of their zone as the Raider forecheck is finally picked up. Puck gets flipped out of the zone and down ice for an icing.
Yeah, you could see Powell looking to rush it. Good forecheck by the Raiders by just simply poke checking the puck, putting a little bit of body on him, and he couldn't go anywhere.
Yep, slowing him up so he can't get that head of steam. 1:58 left. Face off in the offensive zone for the Raiders. Puck is down in the feet. Kai Grunther kicks it loose there for Wolf. Wolf feeds it around for the D on the near side boards. Up it comes. Quickly over there is Carter Schick to peel it loose, and with support from Eli Ash. Ash now has it, waits, ties it up in the corner, battles with the D there. Up on the boards, Nolan Williams there in support, but it ends up coming out, and Creek has two men breaking out through the middle. Nice positioning there by Miller to pinch the body off and take the man away. Puck goes right back down in the Creek zone for Carter Schick. Schick for the Raiders all the way around onto the far side. Wheels back up to the point. Tries to throw one through the body. Gets deflected off of the skate there of Harrison Follett. But Schick able to get that down as he just got hit by Schweitzer. Knocked down. Now deflected. Whoo! Pad save had to be made there as it deflected off a Raider stick in on Gage Bussey. Now at the point there, Paranjape can't get it ahead. Wolf feeds it across. Breaking in, the left-handed stick there of number 8, Eric Berggraf. Berggraf trying to get out in the corner. Comes up with it, feeds it out front, deflects off a stick, comes across the crease out to the near side. Raiders chip it ahead and out of the zone. Down comes Filler with an opportunity. Tries to bang at it. And he's going to take a penalty there as he got up on Powell, who really hustled across on the back check. And Jake's going to go for a rough at 40 seconds left in the contest.
Yeah.
Powell, I hope, is okay.
More than a rough here. We'll see. It wasn't
just a tough place to put that hit on as Powell's coming with speed just off the boards.
Let's see what they're going to give him. I
didn't see a timeout coming, I believe, for Creek, as they're going to probably pull their goalie and go 6-on-4. Filler's going for 2, as they'll call the rough. I know he had his hands up, but I don't know if he got head contact there. So,
well, Powell moving really quick, and Filler is just a solid kid.
Yeah, and he was a little off balance because he had to make the play, which is a beautiful play on the puck. I mean, he closed in on Filler so quickly. So part of it was his off balance, and part of it was obviously...
he kind of slid over, made a nice play, kind of stood up, lost his balance just a little bit, but Filler definitely pushed him in there.
You just hate the hits down in those gray zones when you're 3-4 feet off the boards. You just shudder as a parent, not wanting to see any kid go into the boards at an awkward angle from there.
Absolutely.
But I think 2 minutes probably appropriate. There was no intent there. That was not a dirty hit. Filler's not a dirty player, obviously. And it does give a 6-on-4 opportunity here for Creek with 40 seconds left. So I'm sure a little defensive diagramming going on for the Raiders.
Yeah, the faceoff will be in the Raiders zone. I'm assuming Creek will pull their goalie, Tom. So hopefully we can clear the puck and get an empty net here.
Well, the only beauty of the penalty is you can ice it down, so and kill time. So getting it the length of the ice is to our advantage here, being on the PK for the remainder of this third period. Big faceoff win coming for probably Carter Schick, I'm guessing, stepping out to take it. We'll see.
Yeah,
or Ian Beck. Beck's numbers in the faceoff circle are stellar. And so I would not struggle with either one of those kids taking the draw here, but a big defensive zone faceoff for the Raiders, no question.
Looks like Manville, Miller,
and Beck. And Carson Williams would be my guess. That would be my... And Manville and Beck, great hands, good sticks. Beck with a great draw. Let's see if I don't put the curse on him here. Talking about his face-off abilities.
But you're right, Tom. All they need to do is get it up, high off the glass. If they can get it on net, great. But just get the puck out.
Yeah. Berkey steps in. Face-off won back by Beck around to the far side, but out of the reach there of Miller. Controlled briefly by the Bruins. Miller pokes at it, goes up in the air in the corner. Miller pinches it in there. He's kicking at it, stays on the boards, good backhand out of the zone and cleared all the way down by Manville on a great clear with 23 seconds left in the third period. Quickly comes Powell with speed. He obviously recovered from that hit, goes around the D, slaps in, short side shot, off, now cleared, up and out and down ice, just wide of the net.
10 seconds here.
Time's winding down here as Wolf's back for it. He's going to need to stretch this ahead. Intercepted there by Beck. Now thrown in on net into the glove of Bussey as time expires. And the Raiders come away with a 1-0 win. Shutout for Gage Bussey. Raiders improved to 5-0 in league play. Not our strongest effort, but it's nice to see when you can win without it.
Yeah, like you said, Tom, not the best effort, but pulled it out when we needed to. 1-0. A win is a win.
And I think from a defensive standpoint, they recognize what they needed to do there in the third. And they did generate some offensive zone pressure. Thought we could have gotten a second one in there, but not needed, as McIntyre was solid in the pipes tonight.
He was.
For Creek.
Bussey with a nice shutout. I thought he played excellent as well.
Typical Gage fashion.
There was that one-timer in the second period, which was an incredible save.
And those two in the third where they really were buzzing that he had to shut them down there. So another good hard contest here with the Bruins. Raiders come away 1-0 win here on the Friday night contest, and we'll be back tomorrow. And we've got another one coming Saturday afternoon, early evening till tomorrow, correct?
Yep. We have the Steamboat Springs coming into town.
All right.
So that will be a great game.
Filler family should know
Filler
more than a
family
few
are
of them.
going to be very excited to have a lot of their friends in town.
And speaking of the Fillers, thanks again. A huge shout out to Steamboat Condos for their support and sponsoring the game, and Shaw Hockey Productions for their great effort as always here on the broadcast. Can't do anything without their great camera work, so thanks again, gentlemen. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, my friend. Always great being here with you.
Tom, always a pleasure. Signing off.
Take care, everyone.
Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local.